All right, guys. So I'm more of a time-lapse man myself, but we're gonna do the long-form video in this one. Do an educational, I guess. I don't know. Makes it a little more fun setting traps if you're teaching along the way, I guess. So this is a reset. I already had a set here, and the anchor was being a bitch, so I left it in the ground. I already dug it up partially, so I really need to get it the rest of the way out of there so I can get it deep again. This set's pretty tore up because it was the last set I checked before I pulled for a used gun. And the fourth set, the one before this, we got a dog, so I was tore up, the set was tore up. So this is an earth anchor. It's called a Wolf Fang. Maybe that's a different brand. I'm not sure what this one is, but the anchors are nice because they're lighter and they're just as strong, I feel like. I'm hoping we can use our noggin here and do this a smart way. We'll see. Not been good. There we go. So you guys can see, get all the clay off of it. The anchor goes in the ground. You drive it down. When you pull it that far in the ground, that dog ain't going anywhere. Save your dirt. This video is gonna be a little long because I'm probably gonna have to go fetch dirt. I did not bring any. All right, so that's our bait hole already dug. We've already got a trap bed. We're gonna drive this dude home real quick and get everything started. All right, so for me, the bait hole 8 to 10 inches where you want your target, hopefully. Yeah. And then actually I like to pull my anchor a little further away. That way that dog doesn't, in this trap circle, get into this too bad. He's gonna get into it regardless, but. Use our noggin again, guys. Here we go. Baby. It is too warm for November trapping, but it is what it is. All right. Everything else. Oh God, how annoying. Well, so I drove that anchor home and I didn't follow it real close. There he is. All right, the copper tag, got your hunter ID. You can put your number, but I don't want that. I just put my hunter ID. There's a problem, that way the game warden can take care of it. I don't want people having my number because they found my trap. By law, you're not allowed to molest someone's trap or animal in it, but that's what it is. And I left that anchor deep. I mean, I might pull it tight, but I like to leave it, let the animal, so you get all the resistance. You know, that dog ain't going anywhere with that anchor there though. I got one more set to make after this with a different style of anchor. I might do a long form instead of a time lapse. We'll see. we're good on time. All right, so now you want to get that trap bed nice and flat so you can get a good flat set. This swiveling point, you got to have 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm overkill. I like to, where that is at the bottom, get him a little bit of that. That way he's got somewhere to, yeah, it's a good solid trap bed. That'll work fine. Are we still in the picture? Barely. So this is the part that is pretty easy to catch your finger. Oh, I got all that soft dirt. Yeah, we got one more set to set, and it is another type of anchor. I'll probably just do long form. Why not? I like time lapses better, but. And I'm trying to get this night latch. You'll hear a tiny click. I like that trap bed a lot. That's a good trap bed. Like I said, this is a remake, so I've sort of done part of the work already. All right, now the fun part. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to go fetch some dirt. I'll be back. And again, guess I should quit crying. Sure is nice to be able to trap in a t-shirt. All right, so now we're gonna take our pan cover, little fiberglass screen. I used to use a leaf last year, or a little bit of wax paper, or 2 years ago, but we've upgraded. Leaves work too. All right, so here, just trying to get a nice, natural looking, this is what's called a dirt hole set. And the idea is that the animal thinks another animal has buried some meat, cached, and you're trying to fool that other animal into trying to steal his friend's dinner. Don't do this at home, kids. Use a stick. Don't touch near the trap. I need a bigger dirt sieve. Once it gets cold out, I'll be out here with something called wax dirt so that your sets don't freeze. But I haven't made any yet. I don't want to buy it, and the weather, it's not a problem right now. There's good dirt here, nice and sandy. I mean, it is clay, but we're gonna need one more pan of dirt, guys. I'm actually gonna bait this set before. And we're gonna put a tiny little leaf, just so I know. All right, so now, in the time lapses, you'll see me change gloves a lot. It's because your call and bait gloves shouldn't be touching your traps. Then your traps stink like bait or gland lure, and that animal might smell that trap and dig that trap up instead of working your set like you're supposed to. Right here, I have a little tiny bit of exposed chain or link. Take your hammer when you can find it. I'm just gonna drive that dude into the ground because I don't want that animal to step on that or smell it or see it. All right. So this was some Cavens, Hiawatha Valley. I ran out of it almost. It still had a good smell. There wasn't a lot left in the jar. I cut it with some old deer meat from 2 years ago till I can get to the store. I'm probably gonna end up buying some bait and cutting it half with deer meat to I don't know, make it last longer, save my expense. So in the state of Ohio, that meat cannot be visible. That's why you dig a deep hole, or you put sheep's wool, or some of my time lapses, you probably just saw me shove some grass, anything just to get it out of sight. I'll switch to the sheep's wool in the winter because it doesn't freeze, but right now the mice will work your set, steal your bait and your wool. So then after your bait, you get what's called your call. These are gland lures. This is a Dunlap Death coyote gland. And these don't have to be hid in the ground because it's not a bait. It's a call, and it's not meat. It's not exposed meat. So these just go. You can stick them on your hole or just toss them. You know, I usually do a little bit of that. Don't lose your caps when you're doing this. Done it. Annoying to have to look for them. Oh, that stinks. Ugh. Take you another little twig. Find one amongst the sea of twigs. This is Reaper. Yeah, this is Dunlap Reaper. Dude, there. Finish off with a little urine. Stuff's expensive. Don't overdo it. Let me see here. Yeah, we just need dirt, guys, and this set is good. Let me go fetch some more dirt. I might end the video. Almost done.